Shall we begin? You no. Greetings, everyone. I had a request from one of my commenters. He asked me if I would do a Lou Rawls song. I was going to do it today, but then, I started thinking about some other things I wanted to tell you, and I'm concerned about time. So let me get started here. I'm going to welcome you to my channel, each and every one of you. You will hear my openings more than once on this particular video, but you know who you are, my commenters, my subscribers, scallywags, triggers, peaches, lovers, haters, each and every one of you. I appreciate, respect, and thank you for my channel, for taking the time to check me out. All my life, I've always gone to the doctor's office, and I like to think I'm pretty much on top of my health. I've gone and had physicals, had checkups, prostates exam, and it always come out the same. Said, you're fine. There's nothing wrong. I've had stress tests, for my lungs and all that stuff. They said, oh no, you're in great shape. And, and over the years, I have become to have anxiety over the fact that they can find nothing wrong with me. I've never taken over-the-counter prescription drugs, because I refuse to believe that one aspirin can cure everybody, or one cold medicine can knock out everybody's cold. So I always found that hard to believe, so I never took over-the-counter medication. So anyway, I've always had this deep anxiety that something's going on inside of me, and for the life of me, I don't know what it is, and I feel that I'm not getting examined the way I want to be examined, to really give a deep dive search into finding something wrong. It's almost like if they say, oh, Mr. McLeod, we see that you have blase. I say, oh, thank you. Now I know I'm not an immortal. I know something is wrong with me, and I feel relieved. Does that make sense? But that's how I feel, because, I'm 68 years old, and, although I feel that, I have not lived the most purest life, but I've been blessed, to never have drugs ravish my body to where I've had damage that's irreversible, or drinking where I destroyed my liver or something like this because of my alcoholism. But smoking has been a challenge for me, and I started to feel it in my breathing. I think yesterday I had maybe about 6 cigarettes, so although I determined to stop, and again, I plan to stop now. But, this morning, me and I had our Never Say No session, and I was like, oh my God, I can't, I had totally spaced out on the act that we were doing, and just listening to myself breathe while I'm doing the act. And I'm like, oh my God, can she hear all this? Can she hear my gasping for air? Like this. And so, it just makes me wonder, And then here I am about ready to bring a child into this world. And now it's up to me to make a decision on how to live my life to give me as much time as I can get and spend with my child. And that, and I'm almost on the verge of dropping down on my knees every morning and say, dear God, give me strength not to smoke another cigarette for the love of you, for the love of my child. Don't, because each day, I smoke is another day I take away from spending time with my child, when it does come into this world. And I'm thinking like that. You know, and I've always said that you know, if I knew I was going to bring a child into this world, I would stop smoking. And well, well, it has happened, you know, and so now I'm more determined than ever, you know, and you know to stop smoking because you know it's affecting me. You know, you know, I guess it's God's way of saying, look, you got to do something. You got to make better decisions in your life. You know, if you want to have, you know, a little bit more time on this earth. You know, and I'm always one to figure out. I always said, God, I could drop dead right now, right here, making this video, and I would have no regrets because everything I've done in life, everything that happened to me was my fault. I made the decision to do it. I can't blame nobody. I can't put it off on nobody. You know, I can't blame the white man. You know what I'm saying? I can't blame anybody because they've all been my choice, my decision. You know, and I always had a choice. You know. Always had a choice, you know. So it's you know it's I have no regrets. You know, I've lived a good life. Win plays the show. Yeah, you know. I've lived across the spectrum of life. You know, the spectrum of different stages of individuals' life, from the very wealthy to the very poor. Yeah, I've lived across that spectrum, and it has given me an insight that has allowed me to appreciate, other people to the utmost, no matter what level or what walk of life they're in. So I've been very blessed, in my life, and I'm continuing on being blessed. But now I have another choice. Now I have another option. Now I have another decision to make. And it's no hands down. It's hands down. It's going to be, in favor of my child. Let me stop right here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this little piece of video in here. This is something that I did last time I played tennis. And they were having this activity conference going on, and the governor of Negros Oriental was there. I did get a chance to speak to him, but I didn't interview him. But anyway, I'm going to put this in there because whenever I do put other people in my video and I tell them to watch film on my show, I want to be able to see it. So let me stop right here and put this little piece in, and I'll be right back. Okay, welcome to Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. I want to welcome you to my channel, all my subscribers, all my let me check this out dude, my scallywags, my peaches, triggers, haters, lovers, and my commenters. Each one and every one of you are special. Today I am in Dumaguete, and I stumbled across this program. This is a program that is acknowledging farming here in the Philippines. The governor is here, and he's highlighting the products that are that makes the Philippines one of the most leading agriculture distributors in the world. I was very much to find out that it has a major sugar distribution here, as well as a number of others. So as you can see, there are a lot of people here. There are a lot of different vendors. Department of Agriculture.
I would like to thank the Department of Agriculture.
My
kay this program, no?
We're getting close to speakers, so
apiki kayo.
Not gonna be able to hear much.
So we were informed 3 days, no, from our head office.
We'll walk down. It's a very small street, but the main thing is that it's getting out the message. The governor already spoke already. He spoke about increasing student scholarships for college. Trying to encourage more people to get involved in farming. That's the governor sitting right there in the blue. I spoke to him. He said I could interview him, but if he doesn't, it's okay. because I understand when he's part of a program, and sometimes it's hard to just walk up to people and get to interview. So this is my Botag. What are these? What are these? What are these? Eggplants? Oh, okay, okay. Wow. And this is grown. This is from a farm around here?
Yes, sir.
Oh, from Valencia or where?
From Valencia.
Oh, Valencia. Oh, Valencia. Oh, I go every Sunday to Valencia.
Yes, sir.
My Botag. So you can see a lot of vendors here. Let's look down here and kind of take a closer look. My Botag. Hi, how are you doing? Okay, I know it's kind of loud, but tell us what we're doing here today. What's happening here today?
This is about competition of the farmers from our
Okay.
That's why we are here. This is competition.
Okay, so these
This is for competition for the nutrition month of July.
Oh, so July is the month of nutrition.
Yeah.
We are every Monday we are here exhibiting our products. We are moving from here to the capital area every Monday.
Okay.
Just now we are here.
Okay, and what's your name?
Josie Darom.
Okay, what's your
Danny Darom.
Okay, Danny. Husband and wife?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, very good.
Farm here.
Oh, let's get a look. Let's get a look.
Yeah, that's my farm.
Oh, okay. Let's take a nice look at this farm.
Sir Boy, good morning. And
Wow.
to the rest of our partner agencies.
From Valencia?
Mayong buntag.
Yeah, I go there on Sundays.
Yes.
Are you there on Sundays?
Yeah.
Okay, I will look for you. Okay, bye-bye.
For the herbs and spices.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I will look for you on Sunday. Okay.
For being here.
So you got an idea.
Ang Department of
Of some
Labor
of
is not
the-
actually very far from the Kadiwa. We are part of the Kadiwa. In fact, we had our first launching in the region.
Okay, we're going to stop right here because the rest of it is pretty much the same.
We also had a
And we're going to hang out a little bit, see if the governor is going to give me that interview.
If you remember, that is why mangutana taon sa may participation.
You're watching
ni
Gerard
Dole.
Black in the Philippines
Dole has been
with the truth. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, share, and like. Okay, I hope you enjoy that. So that's where I am in my life right now, thinking about my own longevity, in life, and I'm I can't tell you, and I want to thank you all of you who congratulated me and I on our blessing. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you, and thank you for sharing that or for telling me that. So anyway, a lot of people, Gerard, you having a baby, y'all. I've heard from a couple of older guys. There's one comment that said, he said, Gerard, he says, congratulations, but he says, I really can't tell you how I feel because it's I just can't. And immediately I said to myself, I understand, because probably some of the things that you would say, I probably would agree with you. And it probably has something to do with as old as I am, having a child, like this. But I tell you what, if I'm going to have a child, I'd rather have a child here in the Philippines than in the United States. I'd rather raise a child up here in the Philippines than in the United States. I mean, the chances of survival for a child in the United States has dropped tremendously, due to the craziness what's going on there in the United States. I mean, here they don't have to worry about sitting in school and having a mass shooter come in there and just shoot through the school. They don't have to be concerned about playing in a playground, or can play in a playground and worry about being hit by a drive-by, or as someone being in the wrong place at the wrong time. So and those are the extreme negative, but there are a lot of benefits of living in this culture, where you don't have the worries, the fears, the helicopter parenting that you have to deal with in the United States, And here, it can be a one-parent household, and working. I guess it's not in a situation where both parents have to work and both parents are out of the home, most of the time, and that's also a blessing too, and yeah, I'm probably gonna be one of those helicopter parents, I'm probably gonna hover over my child a lot more than a normal would, because why? Because it's my child, it's my child, and I'm looking forward to giving it all the love I can, muster. No matter how many years that I have left, whatever years I'm able to instill in it, it's going to be, everlasting. So, with that being said, let me put this little piece in here of me and I. And remember, I don't know if I said the ending of it on here or not. But in case I didn't, dreams are nothing more than plans of winning. Actually, never disrespect the elder, always pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. I hope you are too. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Hollywood's former lead singing the Temptation One song, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make me feel like a king. And I'll always love you more. And if you're lucky enough to have a child in your life, it should be the most important thing in your life. I'll always love you more. I'll talk to you later. Peace. Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard Black of the Philippines with the truth. I want to welcome you to my channel, all my subscribers, my wannabes, my haters, my lovers, my peaches, my triggers, my scallywags. Each and every one of you, I want to welcome you to my channel. Well, I want to thank you all to all those who wished us congratulatory comments, about me and I having a baby. And I want to say thank you. And it don't stop. You see, Mia's here doing what she's supposed to be doing, taking care of her man, so look at this Filipino girl here. It's funny. Say hello, Mia.
Hi.
So, how does it feel being pregnant?
Okay.
Better, okay. I know with me, when I hear her coughing in the morning like morning sickness, I say, yes, strive to be alive, born to be alive. So I thought maybe I'll at least try to put in a loose daily post about Mia's pregnancy, how it's going along. So right now it's going pretty good because she's doing what she always does, take care of her man. Okay, this is what Filipino women do. When those of you who have Filipino women and you're running around here with your nails all, or toenails dragging the floor and all that other stuff, you need to check yourself or check her. But this one here takes care of her man. All right, so this is Gerard. I'll be right back. I'll be throwing some more stuff on here, but I thought I'd just throw this little daily piece in here about me and I and our baby. Okay, so I will talk to you later. Peace. Say goodbye, Mia.